This is LG Lawrence Green, and today I want to talk about working when you don't feel like working, especially on things that are self-directed, such as if you own a business, especially if it's a online business where you do the majority of the work or all the work. That's something that I've been doing this week. What's nice is I have some processes that I can continue, and I have been doing them, but not as fervently and as thoroughly as I would have liked. I actually have some time off from work right now, and what I imagine would happen is I would just keep getting so much work done, but some issues. I think I'm still recovering a little bit from work. I had a lot of strenuous activities at work, and sometimes it requires recovery. Also, my family, sometimes things are great, sometimes things, we have discussions that don't come out so well. I have a 6-year-old daughter, and raising her it's rewarding, but it also can be challenging at times. And we're coming to the end of the summer real soon. She'll be finishing up her day camp, which has been helpful. My wife suggested that was a great idea. And I'm wanting more results in my business. I'm getting results. I'm enjoying the process. I'm also feeling the process could be a little bit more quicker, but another thing I've been realizing, one thing that I do with my business is I keep looking back for the results. I look how many people are viewing, how many people are liking, how much money am I making. And one thing that I've realized is it's better to just actually get back to the work. Right now, this is great right here. So if you're out there, pat me on the back, because I'm actually doing something that helps me get my message across, let you know that I'm doing something. I do have a business. I'm helping people. I am learning that information so that I can apply it, and then I can help others apply it also. Another thing is I did take on a new activity that's not work related and it's not business related. It was just from the bottom of my heart, connected with someone that I used to work with, and also we had discussed some business opportunities too. And I just was checking back with them, and they happened to be upfront and tell me they were having some relationship issues. So I gave them some of my insight, and they were receptive to it. And I really do think that relationships can be easier than we make them. It can be challenged if you don't have some guidelines of what you can and cannot do, or what you should not do. But a big thing is taking responsibility for yourself, and really the key components. Like, I talked to her a lot about dating, and I think dating is one thing that, if you really understand a few little concepts about it, it can be huge. I tell people about dating whenever I have a chance to talk to people about relationships, but many people gloss over it, and they think that they're already doing what I suggest, when there's some subtle differences that if a couple can really take heed of these type of things, it can really help them grow. A lot of times we do get caught up in if we could just do this, and a lot of times we don't actually discuss the important things. If the things like making sure you have time for one another. I really feel for the people that end their relationships, because I feel like if the communication is not good while together, a lot of times it's not going to be good when you're apart. If you can't talk to each other, some people just aren't open to communication, and that can be a challenge. With the person that I was helping with, she was open. And and that's good. I think people that would like to make their relationship stronger, I'm proud of you guys, because we live in a society where a lot of people say, hey, just let it go, move on. And I see people's point of view that if things aren't working, you can move on. Unfortunately, there's also a lot of misconceptions that people don't realize can actually improve the situation. You can kind of go back and take some steps back. But it also depends. I mean, sometimes there's pain, sometimes there's danger involved. But there's a lot of couples where there's no danger, there's not any infidelity, and really it's a matter of being able to become a better person in those situations, I think you do have some opportunities. But so yeah, so let's get back to the business part, about getting back and doing things when you're involved with business. So I guess that I realized something, that person that I was speaking to was at a low point, and I also think that might have been part of why I didn't feel so comfortable the last few days. And realizing that yesterday, I called a few people. I've been in a part of a group that has been aimed towards helping people, getting the male perspective out, and it's actually called the male perspective, and it's designed for men to get their feelings out, be able to explore that, tell their stories, tell their side of things, and also give women an opportunity to listen to that and see what they can gather from it. So they didn't actually have it this week, and I reached out and called some of the people that had shared their numbers with me, and it felt good, and just being able to speak to someone that I knew they were kind of on a business journey themselves. They also are men similar to me. We met there for a reason. We have a voice, some things that we like to share. And even just this right here, this action, I was feeling not as good when I turned on this camera, but being able to share some of the things that I've learned, and I hope that you're getting value from this. I feel a lot better right now, and I thank you. I thank you for listening to this, and I hope that if you're ever in a situation where you're not sure if you can do the things that you like, that you find some ways. I'm here. No, I'm here. I'm here for whoever needs it, really, but especially for people that are dealing with relationships. If they're ending, I do have some tips for that. If you're interested in that, let me know. I can either put a video together, or maybe we can talk one-on-one. And also, I have people that are on their business journey. I'm on my business journey. I've been connecting with so many great people and learning about their situation. And what's beautiful is I have some tools. I also have learned a lot about mindset and what stops people, what could stop people, the way our minds work, the way our spirits work, the way our bodies work, and how to use that all to bring together so that we can all move forward and be able to accomplish what we really like. Well, spent enough time here. Now it's time to get back to some of the business building activities that are going to help me in the long run, help me with my family, help me build a role for me in the community where I can help people. I will be putting some links on how you can get together with me, or you can look at some of the information that I have. This is about us building and making the world better, and all that happens from being able to get up and actually do something when you need to. I know there's some things that you would like to do and like to have happen in your life. I'm all about helping you determine what those are, or help you get on track when you get off track, and to enjoy your life. This is LG Lawrence Green, and I thank you for your time.